Facts family? It's your girl Nayli, CEO and founder of Facts Records. We are back with another Q&A. I am here with someone very special who's making some serious waves. Music is fire, vibes are immaculate, and the grind is relentless. So let's give it up for Certified Lado.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Guys. Thank you guys.
All right, so we're just gonna jump right into things. Where did the name Certified Lado come from? Like, what's the story behind that?
All right. Well, certified. Honestly, that's just because Facebook made me choose something. I couldn't just put Lado. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't want to put that. They were like, you need a first name, whatever. I bet. I was trying to put official, but yeah. But Lado actually came from my last name, Colado.
Okay.
My last name's Colado.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. It's like half of that, split down the middle.
Right. Alright.
Yeah, I don't know, honestly though, but like with my name, it took me a while to come up with that, cause like my real name, I feel like it's too hard for people to read and pronounce. Like unless you like know me for years, you won't butcher it. Like people will always mess up my name. Even after I tell them, they still have a hard time. So I kind of struggled with that for a while, and then once I was like 19, 18. I don't know what it was. I just seen my last name one day, and I seen like the whole first half of that don't blurt out, and I'm like, I like that. And I stuck with that. And like, I don't know. And then right after that, Mulatto changed her name to freaking Lado, and now everybody calls her that, and I'm like, damn.
Yeah, but hers is Latto.
I know, but still,
and yours
it's
is
the pronunciation
Lado.
behind
So
it.
like,
It's
you
still the
know,
pronunciation, like,
where it is. I can see it.
I be wanting to crash out sometime, but it is what it is. I'm gonna have to be different. I'm gonna have to be different. That's it.
Yes, agree with that.
Okay.
So, what was the moment that made you say, like, this is for me, this is what I want to do? Like, what made you say, like, I want to make music? I make you think. I'm sorry, I make you backtrack.
Nah, I like that though. I like questions like that. I mean, I've been writing music since I was a kid. Like, I don't know. Like, when I think back to my younger days, like going to New York a lot, and you know the New York trips back and forth. You know the playlist that they always got going. Like
the long drives and
the
stuff.
playlist that they got going. I don't know. It's like I'm one of those people that you get goosebumps listening to music. I'm like one of those people to this day. So like as a kid, I always felt that. And I remember just being like in 4th grade, 3rd grade, me and my boy, we just like, I remember the first time we ever remixed was remixed. You're not recording music at 3rd grade in 2006. But like the first time we ever like remixed was, it was Unfaithful by Rihanna.
Okay, I like that song.
But he made it about like, I don't even know. It was a funny song actually. It was like a parody almost. And I'm like,
I mean, y'all were in 3rd grade. How old were we in like 3rd grade? We were like 8, 9 years old.
Facts. But I feel like after that, like, I don't know. I just was like, man, like, how'd you do that? Like,
right.
I know that song, but I don't know that song. Like, how'd you do that? Like, after that, I was like, I don't know. So I started writing music in a notebook. You know how I be, the notebook, all that.
Right.
But yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, my bad. Continue.
No, this is about you. It's not about me. It's about you. My bad. Moving the chair. So, if you weren't doing music right now, like I know you're a barber as well, but if that wasn't an option for you and you weren't doing music, like what would you be doing?
If I wasn't a barber or did music?
Yeah.
I don't know, because when I was a kid, I wanted to be a marine biologist.
Okay.
But I feel like, I don't know if I have it in me. Like,
why?
Being an adult now, I just don't know if I'm like, that lifestyle, just like, you know what I'm saying, like, calculating depths of the ocean and seeing like,
I mean, that sounds fun because you get to see like, isn't that like ocean life or some shit?
Like I love the ocean. I love the ocean, but I don't know
Yeah.
if like I don't know if I could make a living out of being like, you know, just studying like.
I mean,
marine life.
I don't know about you, but I was just in Florida. I went to SeaWorld and, you know, getting to see the dolphins and stuff like that. So, you know, working with stuff like that could be fun. But I mean, I know it's not always about the dolphins and shit, so.
I feel like also though, like working with stuff like that would make me see too much. Like I would just know like, oh man, they got it bad. Like, and then I'll start feeling bad. And then I'm like trying to save the ocean. Like,
Not for nothing, but like my best friend, she told me like that they like mistreat the animals or whatever. And like,
at SeaWorld for sure.
but how does everybody know this though? Like I'm like totally clueless.
It be SeaWorld workers that be talking about it. Like they be the ones like watching it. Like, yeah, I see my
Maybe I was just too into like the dolphins and how cute they were to not pay attention. Cause like there was a lady talking, but like you know, the dolphins were cute. They were
I
there.
get it though. Like even with zoos, like I get it. You know, like they're wild animals. Like you take an animal out of its habitat, they don't know any better. So it's like.
Yeah, but like, why still mistreat them? You know, the whole point of you taking them is to kind of, you know, I don't know, give them something better.
I feel like unless they're taking the animal to rehabilitate it, is that the right word? Rehabilitate it to make if it's like hurt or something like that. Unless you like doing something like that, I don't know, taking an animal and just having it to like people for it to be like a spectacle. I feel like that's the misuse in itself. For some people consider that being misuse. I get both sides though. Like you know, if you're not slapping it, you giving it food and hugging it and like giving it a noogie, like that's different, I guess. But they still I feel like they still have natural instincts to like want to be like you know climbing trees and like.
I can see that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know if that would like. I didn't answer the question because I said I don't know if I can do that. Like, I don't think I would be a green, but I was just like I don't even know what I would be.
Yeah.
Like honestly, if I didn't do the music for sure, I know barber. But you said barber without the. I don't know.
Because I know you've been doing a barber for years.
I like art though, so I feel like something with art. Like I would probably make my own business doing some type of building like a unique bench or you know what I'm saying? For example, just like building stuff. I don't know, making stuff. I like art. I like making stuff.
Okay, so like architect. I guess. Yeah.
Architect, sculptures, I don't know. two to one all the way to the left, one all the way to the right. Big buildings or big sculptures. I feel like I don't know that would art. Continue my bad.
No, like I said, this is about you. So like anything you want to share, like I'm all for it. So like your sound is very unique. It's different. I like it. So I want to hear from you what you think makes your sound different from everyone else in the game.
I feel like it's hard for people to like put me in a genre. So I feel like that's one thing. Like,
I can see
people
that.
ask me what type of music I make, personally, I don't even know how to answer it. I just say I like making music because there's days I've made songs that sound like it could have came out in 1985. I'd have made songs that sound like they could have came out in 1999. I'd have made songs that sound like it could have came out 10 years from now. Like I feel like the biggest thing I like doing, like for one, if I listen to my music from now versus 5 or 10 years ago, I like using my voice differently now. Like I feel like, you know, 15, 16, I found my sound and I ran with that. Like, all right, this sounds good, so I'm gonna just make every song possible in this cadence, in this whatever, because it sounds good. And then I got to a point where I'm like, all right, what else? What else is there? What else can I do? Can I go higher up? I started doing some falsettos. I don't know where later on in the years, you know, in my 20s, I'm like doing falsettos. Like, damn, I ain't doing this when I was 16. So like, just doing little different things.
Yeah.
And I just feel like also, like a lot of times with me, I make the song sound real smooth to the point where you might not even be trying to pay attention to what I'm saying, but I'm actually saying like real stuff. I might be talking about something sad, I might be talking about something happy, something depressive, something that makes you feel motivated. Like, so I feel like that's something that separates me too, because I feel like a lot of people, they sound good, but what they're saying sometimes ain't really nothing. So I feel like I try to at least like have content behind what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I respect that. You kind of answered this question, but in a different way, I guess. Is there a specific like sound or genre that you low-key want to experiment with, like something that people wouldn't really expect from you?
Yeah, I mean, because I listen to a lot of different music. There's this song recently I've been bumping heavy that I just be singing it. I'll be singing it in the car and stuff.
What song is that?
I'm trying to think of the name of it actually. Stolen Dance. Stolen Dance. You know that song? I feel like you know that song? You know that song? Nobody? Damn. If you heard it, you would know it. If you heard the song, you would know it.
I heard the song, I would know it.
It came out a little bit ago, but like, yo, no cap. Like, if I could make a song like that, low key, I feel like I'm like different. I'm super different. Like, I don't know, that type of song, or I guess just I wanna do definitely more like, you know, even like R&B type, not like completely R&B, But I want to make something like similar to it, to where like.
So not like Usher R&B?
No, nah. Like its own thing, you know, like R&B with a little twist, like, cause I make my beats too, so it's like I would make it something similar, but it got like some free in it, like, it got something that you don't really put in there, like I don't know.
What is the song called again?
Stolen Dance.
Stone?
No, Stolen.
Stolen.
I think the artist is like, I might be super off. It got something to do with clouds.
His name Milky Chance.
Oh, Milky Chance. I said clouds. I knew it had something to do with milk too, but I didn't want to.
Hey,
I didn't want to lead with that and then have the second word wrong. And I did have the second word wrong. I knew the definition wrong was milky.
This one?
Everybody knows the song. Fast forward it though. Fast forward it like OD. All right, maybe too much. Right there.
I don't know this song.
Go back a little bit. Go back a little tiny bit. Like not even like. You never heard the song?
No.
You never heard the song?
I'll be so lost.
Oh. Wow. Well, something like that. You feel me? I never made nothing like that.
Damn.
And I'll be dead ass in my car like on fire. Like I be driving to that song like.
You know who I got put on to, who I feel like not a lot of people know about? You know who Real Vaz is?
What is it?
Real Vaz?
Real Vaz?
Yeah, Real Vaz.
Nah.
Y'all suck.
Nah,
But he's like one of those underrated people, I feel like. So
Real Vaz.
Yeah,
What kind of artist is that?
RIOVAZ. I don't even know what to categorize
It's
him
one
as.
word?
Yeah. RIOVAZ.
Real Vaz.
Yeah. I think that's how you pronounce it. That's how I pronounce it.
Yeah, I wonder. That was a banger, low key. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I've never heard that song.
That was a banger.
But I could see that being different from what you actually do.
Yeah. I got stuff like from like 2 years, 3 years.
This is Real Vaz. So I guess, I want to say he's kind of EDM, I guess. Is that what they call it? See, I like to say what you say.
This is like. Like it kind of gives me house in a little small aspect of it too. Not all the way though, but like, yeah, it's definitely like a, yeah, you say EDM type?
I think so. That's what I would categorize it
Yeah.
as.
It definitely got electronic like feel to it.
But I like stuff like that. I don't know. I be weird in music, and everybody tells me that because I listen to.
Yeah,
everything.
I've made stuff like similar, like not completely like EDM, but I made like certain like yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. We're gonna have a little bit of fun with this. So, if your music was a drink, what would it be? Like, you can make up a drink if you want, like a mixed drink or something. I don't know.
My music was a drink. I think it's
I think I asked you this question. Did I
think
ask
if my
you that
music
question
was a
too?
drink,
No.
it'll be like the shield potion, the 50 pop from Fortnite, but when you're like at
The
like,
what?
If you're like at one shield, you're like about to die, and you pop that joint, and then you start like, you start working like that's what my music is in the drink. Pop that 50 pop, you valid. You walk out there, you got like me, 2 more people against you in the last round. 50 pop, you good. That's what my music is.
I don't do Fortnite, so I don't know what that is either.
It's a big blue jug.
Okay.
Basically, if you drink it, you're good.
If your life had a theme song, like in this moment right now, what would it be?
Shouldn't talk about it. Was that song we just talked about? Was that song we just pulled up?
The one from Real Boss?
Nah, the one.
Or the one that you were talking about? Stolen Dance?
Nah, I'm kidding. Nah, I don't think that's it. If it's like right now, you say current to this date.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. It gotta be something like. It gotta be something crash outy. Cause I've been like going through it.
Alright, do we know any Crash Out songs?
I've been going through it. I'm trying to think. It gotta be damn, Damn, cause you know what's crazy? The crazy part is I feel like I don't listen to a lot of rap, so I can't even like accurately think. Cause they got, I'm thinking of like a old ass song, like the DMX.
What was yours?
That DMX song.
Hustle Hard by A$AP.
Oh, the one that I didn't know?
Shit, I'm gonna just say 56 Nights by Future. Current.
I ain't heard of it either, but we'll go with it. I don't, like, I feel like when it comes to music, I have my own, like, thing of music. So, like, I don't listen to music that everyone else will listen to. Unless it's Kendrick. That's a different story.
Oh, true.
I like this question. This is my favorite question. If you had to write a diss track right now, who's catching the straight for it?
Whew, right now?
Like anybody you could think of.
UPS.
Wait, like the mailing thing?
UPS, Best Buy, all in one. UPS, Best Buy, AT&T, even T-Mobile. I'm not gonna lie, like I just switched over, but like they getting a line reference. Like I'm dissing all of them. Definitely top two though is gonna be UPS and Best Buy. I feel like T-Mobile and AT&T, they just like the sideline haters. They get a little flip off or something like that.
I was expecting him to say an artist, not like a store or something.
I don't have enough time in my day to ever like beef with another artist.
That's true.
If I'm being completely honest, I work damn near 13 hours a day. I get out of work, I'm right to the music. Like, where would I fit time to sit here and get on my phone and like take away from my own productivity to like feed their ego or my ego?
Couldn't have said it any better.
It's
Yes.
not, you can't get that out of me. You can't.
Right.
Unless you're UPS, like then I'm.
Unless you're UPS.
Then you got my attention.
I can't. All right. So I have one more not so serious question. Someone gave you $500 right now, right? And told you could blow it off on anything, something stupid, whatever. What would it be?
If I had 500, just gave it to me today, right now, this second.
Right, to blow off on something stupid. What would it be?
I feel like, I don't know, because if it was given to me today, I feel like I wouldn't blow it on that stupid. I feel like I would probably do it to something like productive, because I got a lot of stuff going on right now. But if I didn't, and it was something stupid, like $500 just to like, you're basically asking me if I had $500.
No, like if someone literally gave you $500 right now and said, I want you to go buy the stupidest shit you can think of right now and bring it to me, what would it be?
Do I gotta spend the whole 500?
No, I don't think so. I don't know, it was just a question that I can't answer.
I feel like I would buy,
Yeah.
honestly, for 500, I would go to like some designer store and buy some like dumbass, like expensive ass like shirt or some shit for 500. Like,
What would be the designer store that you would go to, just out of curiosity?
I'm trying to think, $500. Probably, honestly, I'll probably just cop like a spider, like a sun spider.
Okay.
In my opinion, like, it looks tough, but I would never spend my own money on that.
I was thinking a little more high end though, because like Spider is high end, but it's not like OD, right?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I got my own shirt on that I made. Like, I don't.
Period.
I don't,
Love it. Love
I
it.
don't know. My hat I made. Like, I don't know any of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, spider probably. I don't know.
Alright, so we're gonna get back into the real deal things. What does success look like for you right now? Like, what's one thing that you're chasing that would make you say, like, I made it? Like,
Success
I'm good. Yeah.
for me would be being able to like just live like comfortably off of my music. I don't really like aspire to be like the next Drake or
Definitely not that.
like, I don't aspire. Yeah, I'm just thinking,
Definitely
I'm
not
just
that.
thinking mainstream wise. You feel me? Like I don't
Oh
aspire
my
to
bad,
be.
I forgot you like him, my
I don't
fault.
aspire to be like, you know, the biggest thing in America or in the globe. Like, I don't aspire to be that, but I do. So outside of, let me not even say that because monetary shit ain't even why I do this shit. I'm just saying like that's if you want to go off of like, you know, you're a successful rapper. You made it. Like that's I don't need all the record deals and the flashy. Like I don't need that to feel like
I guess when I wrote this question, that's kind of how I meant it. But like honestly, thinking about it, like it could be anything in life.
Yeah, like that's what I'm gonna get back to. Cause like if some, like I have people tell me, I listen to your music and I just feel like I'm that guy. Like you feel me? Like I don't even listen to your type of music, but when I hear your music, I feel like I'm in the mirror doing that with it. So like if I can get if I could just give somebody a positive reaction, just one person, and honestly like I know for a fact I've had already. So like in my opinion, I feel like I have made
Definitely.
it. But that's just my thing. Like if I could if people are having a bad day and they can listen to my music and be like, whatever, I'm gonna forget about that for the next 3 minutes just because I'm bumping this shit right now. Then I feel like that you made it. You feel me? You done use your gift to like that's doing something. You just move somebody. You move something like that's
No,
powerful.
for sure.
That's
yes.
powerful. I feel like that's real powerful. Like you know what I'm saying?
Has there ever been a time where you felt like giving up on music?
Yes. I knew you were gonna say that too, but yeah, like a thousand.
So what pushed you through?
I don't know, cause the first few times, if I'm being honest, was like it was more so just like pressures of like my parents wanted me to make my music a certain way and sound a certain way or do this a certain way. Like there was times where I would write a whole song and then my dad would read it, cause I would write physically in a paper. You read it and be like, redo it.
Hey yo.
Like literally, you know what I'm saying?
Hey
like,
yo.
You know what I'm saying? So like there was
that's
times,
crazy.
But like, some of his reasoning was because he's like, I don't want you to be rapping about, not like I'm rapping about things I'm not living, but like, I don't know. He kind of like looked too deep into it. I feel like, and I remember like one time I told him I was listening to J. Cole, he made me turn it off. Like he didn't know who J. Cole was. He didn't know what J. Cole rapped about. He was just like, oh, that's a new rapper? Yeah, turn it off. And I'm like, damn, like J. Cole, he be like spitting some like positive stuff. You feel me? So I feel like he kind of just had it in his head that I'm just taking after like what I see and I'm mimicking that, and like he would just be like, I don't know. So I feel like that happening so often, that really just made me feel like, man, if I can't do it how I want it, I'm not doing it. And
right.
I feel like it was other people. Like that's why I didn't. Other people were telling me like, nah, bro, there's gonna be a day when he's not ripping your notebooks. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's not ripping your notebooks when you're 25 years old, like 26, 27. So I don't know. I guess some of my friends, they the ones that kept me pushing for real, because I feel like if I didn't have that, I ain't really had people at the house telling me to keep going. So if I didn't have that, I would have had nothing probably. I probably would have dead ass like been a marine biologist.
Friends like that are the way to go, and I will say this much: if it weren't for them and my brother, like I'd be a complete mess. I wouldn't know what the hell to do. But they pushed me to do better, and like I said, I started this shit 3 months ago. Yeah. I'm still learning little by little, learning new things and stuff. So they keep me sane. They push me through it. Words of encouragement. Surrounding yourself with like-minded people is everything. So what's the best piece of advice that someone gave you that will stick with you forever throughout this whole journey?
Ooh, I feel like there's a lot.
What's a big one that you remember? That you will always remember no matter what?
I mean, I feel like, I don't know where I've gotten the advice from, but I know like just hearing everything happens for a reason, good and bad, like I literally live by that. Like that shit keeps me from like being locked up. Like I don't know, like y'all telling me like yes, like no, but it's like so serious, because like if you sit here and just like question every single thing that happens, good or bad, like we're only human. Like I feel like there's gonna be a point where you're like, even if you do get the answers, you're gonna get to a point like, are these answers correct? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like if you just kind of let life happen and just really just like, trust that everything's happening for a reason, whether you see it now or 5 years down the road. And I feel like I just have a lot of testimonies to go with that. So that's also why I live by that so strong, because like I done gone through something so bad, and then like years later just thought back like, yo, if I didn't go through that, you know what I'm saying? So like I feel like with that being in my head, like I
think we should all live by that. Everything happens for a reason. I love that. Everything
good
happens
bad,
for a
but
reason.
good or
So
bad,
let's remember
good or
that.
bad.
Everything happens for a reason.
Like even like the slightest, like you popping a tire, you not having gas to go somewhere, like dead ass, like that shit. If you was on your way to the spot, you never, you know what I'm saying? You gotta really think like, why am I not being able to make it to that spot? Why am I not? If it starts raining on the day you want to go, you know what I'm saying? Like little shit like that, you never know where you would have been that night. You don't know who you would have been around. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, yeah.
it's just, I don't know.
I feel like it's intuition too.
It is, yeah, it is.
To say the least,
Yeah,
intuition.
no, it is. Trusting that, to be honest, trusting your intuition.
Oh, definitely. What's one piece of advice that you would give to another up-and-coming artist? Like someone, like for A and for you, I know you guys have been doing this for a while now. You guys have had some successes. You guys have had failures. I know we've all had them. But like, what's something that you want other artists trying to like do what we're doing to remember or to like kind of, you know, live by in a way?
I don't know if this is going to be necessarily like a live by code type of advice deal, but I feel like, me personally, like if I was just starting off right now, some advice that I feel like would have helped me. For at least a lot of new artists, when you record a song in a studio, it's not going to sound how it sounds in your head. Like, it don't sound how it sounds in your head. Don't ever think like you writing something like, yo, this is Bob. Like, it's not like that. You feel me? And I'm not saying that in a bad or good way. Sometimes it sounds a lot better than you thought. Sometimes it's going to sound a little different in like a, I don't want to say bad, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want, like, music is subjective, but sometimes it just doesn't come out how you want it to come out. And I feel like my advice to you when that happens in the studio is to like, don't force that shit. Like, if you're on a line and you know you're trying to start your song off and maybe you sound a little different than you wanted to, the energy sounds a little different, like before trying to force that line on there and getting that next line on there and then the next one just to finish the song, like experiment with your voice. You know what I'm saying? Like try to say something like, bro, like I said, how you sound is not how it's gonna sound on the song. So even how I'm talking right now, my talking voice is different than my artist voice. Like my songs sound very different than how I'm talking right now. So like experiment, do something like ooh, 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 do something real, do some yeah, talk big, like I'm telling you, there's songs in the studio I know I look crazy. I'm doing like I'm doing something crazy, but it's like, yo, when you hear it back, I'm telling you, sometimes those experimental moments, like basically I'm saying don't force it. Don't ever force it. Like if you feel like something's coming out in a way that you did not intend it, everything happens for a reason. Don't force it. Do something different. Like don't change, you don't want to change the whole song, you don't change the lyrics, just change how you say it, change the delivery. I feel like that small piece of advice for new artists will like skyrocket you. Okay.
Okay. So before we close up the session, I want to bring it home for a second. You are from Puerto Rico, right? If I'm not mistaken. Like that's where you were born, or?
I wasn't even born here now. I'm just, you know, how you say it.
But you're Puerto Rican,
I'm Puerto
right?
Rican, yeah.
And you go there a lot.
I've been there like 3 or 4 times.
You've been there a lot. But like, okay, because this is kind of based on where you're from, but like, I know you're Hispanic, I know your family's Puerto Rican and stuff like that. So how has like where you come from influenced the sound that you're building right now? Like, how does it play a role in the legacy that you're building for yourself?
I mean, so like, I feel like, going back to that, like, I'm Puerto Rican, but I don't have enough experience in Puerto Rico for it to like actually influence.
Right.
But
so is it more from here then?
That's what
from
Reading? Yeah, that's what
okay.
I get to. Like, I wasn't even born here. I was born in New York, but I moved here at like 5 or 6. So I genuinely like.
So like your music career.
Reading, like yeah,
that's what influenced it. Okay.
For sure.
So how has Reading influenced like the sound that you're building right now?
I mean, I don't know if it influenced the sound, but definitely the message, because, like I said, my sound, I feel like it derives more so just from my own creativity. Mm-hmm. I don't think there's anybody really in this city that I would say like shit. Now, all right, let me not say that, because there's people I've met in the city that have helped me growing as an artist. My boy Indigo, my boy Stacks, certain producers like my boy Cruz, my boy Dante. I met him like, I want to say, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago or a year ago, and a lot of his beats that I recently worked on, like when I first met him, I'm like, yo, this beat's fire, but what am I gonna do on this? Like, I felt like his beats were like made from a different, like, I don't know. Like I said, they're fire, but it was just unfamiliar to me because it was something like kind of new. It was like his own type of twist. Versus what happened?
It's made for a different breed.
Yeah, nah. Versus like other producers who, they make great beats and it's comfortable, like it's familiar. But his beats were great but unfamiliar. So I feel like me attacking that also helped me grow as an artist because I'm doing things in ways that I would have never. If that wasn't presented to me in front of me, I would have never ever just like woke up randomly like, let me try to do this, let me try to do that.
Right.
Even my boy Cruz, I made a song with him where just certain things he's saying like, yo, try to do this, try to like I give credit where it's due, bro. I've had people in the studio always like give input, like try to do it like this. Sometimes I'll try it, sometimes I'll dub it, like what I'm saying, like it really just depends on my intuition. But at the end of the day, like I feel like the people you have around you is definitely gonna like influence how you can have the wrong people around you who's gonna tell you like, yeah, that's fire, and it's like not fire. And now you're 5 years later dropping bullshit, like you feel me? And then everybody around you's just like, yeah, it's fire, but then you don't got nobody like, yo, why don't you try that? So I feel like if I never had that, cause like I don't know if it's an artist thing, but like man, at 15 I was as confident as I am today. My music was nowhere near as good as it was at 15 versus today. But like that's my point, like I didn't have maybe the right people around me telling me, yo, try to work on this. I've had people always give me my credit where it's due, but then I feel like the harsh reality sometimes, and I get it's hard to tell your friends sometimes, like, yo, I don't know about that. But I feel like that's a real crucial to being a real good artist. You need to have the right people around you who can sit here and tell you, like, even outside of music, if you're just doing dumbass shit that's gonna stop your career from growing because you can't grow up and mature, like, you need people around you to tell you, like, stop doing it. Try that. Like,
Right.
and I feel like if you don't have that, you're never gonna grow as an artist or a person, regardless of where you're at. You know what I'm saying? But that definitely like, and don't let your location, like people talk shit on Reddit all the time. But at the same time,
that was another thing I wanted to get
I don't gravitate towards that side of Reddit. If that makes any sense, like I don't gravitate towards people who make it look like it's bad. Like the people I'm chilling with are people that are trying to bring it up, trying to bring love and life to the city. So with that being said, it's like you are who you surround yourself with at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like I done seen people surround themselves with the wrong people for 5 minutes and then 5 years later they, you know what I'm saying, they done chose their path, and then some people 5 minutes on the other side, it's like it really changes a lot. People that you could be around, having discernment. It's not about being around them. It's about having discernment. Like, all right, I'm around you, but shit, I don't think I'm gonna be around you again. Like, you gotta have that discernment. Deadass, you gotta have the discernment to be like.
That's kind of another thing I wanted to get into. Like, for me, for example, I was born and raised in Reading. Don't give a fuck. I mean, I know a lot of people have a lot of bad things to say about Reading, but let me tell you something. We are actually doing this Q&A at one of the creative places of Reading, the Goggle Works. So if you haven't checked it out, come check it out. It's free to come in, walk around, look at the artwork. Some of them are really amazing. But that being said, a lot of people have a lot of bad things to say about Reading and where we come from. Honestly, Reading is not all that bad. It's what you make of it. And like he said, the people you surround yourself with make it a whole lot different.
It's facts. Make a break.
If you could say anything to people who've been vibing and rocking with you since day one, before the streams and before the spotlight, before you started creating this image for yourself, what would it be?
You said one message for them?
If you could say anything at all, like a message or like, I don't know, like an I love you or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know, like anything.
I mean, for real, like it's definitely not unnoticed. Like I feel like that's for one thing, because I feel like it's hard to support when you don't know if it's even getting anywhere sometimes. Because some people feel like their support is unappreciated, unnoticed. Like I said, that's what I'm saying. I want to make sure that y'all know that y'all are being seen. Like I could name a few people off the top of my head that I know. Like if I drop a song, they're gonna be like on that shit for me. So I feel like definitely. I feel like definitely if I had one thing to say though, definitely definitely love y'all. And I'm always trying to figure out ways to I want to get back I cut hair. I try to get back to my clients. So even with this music shit, if it takes off how I want it to, I definitely want to figure out different unique ways to get back to like all my fans. You know, give y'all exclusive shit that like, you know, that not everybody getting. I try to think outside the box. So if I can come up with some new shit that, you know, I feel like I could give y'all the appreciation. Thank you. One of these days, I definitely like don't quote me on this shit. That's my message. Quote me on this shit, because that's something I want to do for you. Like my real day one fans who really like support the fuck out of me. And, like, sorry for my language too. But yeah,
We all
basically
adults here.
that's my message. You know what I'm saying? Like, quote me on it. But I want to be able to give back somehow to the fans, to the world, to the city. That's what it's about. That's what it's about.
I like that and I respect that a lot. So before we close this up, is there anything else you want to say to anyone, to the fans, anything?
Yeah, I'll say to close it off, like, if you are in Reading, or, you know, even worse from Reading, but you ain't here no more, I just want to say, like, don't let the bad, you know, make you who you are, because at the end of the day, even if you are 200,000 miles from here, and you are feeling really good about yourself, 9 times out of 10, you ain't let that bad shit really make you feel, so you gotta be proud of something, you feel me? So, like, I just want to say, like, yeah, definitely, like, you know, if you're from here, just try to stay up, keep your head up. And I definitely want to thank y'all for reaching out, because, like you said, you just started doing this, and every day on Facebook, I'm seeing y'all flooding my Facebook, you know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that so much.
I'm seeing
Like,
every day on my
yeah.
Facebook, and that's honestly that shit that I want to be able to do, post as much and get myself out there. So the fact that y'all putting y'all pedal to the metal.
Listen, we trying to get an artist spotlight series going on. So, like, you know, like, at Facts Records, like, we try to, you know, I started this for him. He's the only one I manage right now, but like, I try to do it so that I have other people engaged, because, you know, it's a win-win for the both of us, you know?
Right.
Like, you get people from your end, I get people from my end, and, you know, one big happy family, you know? But like, I try to do things that can give back to local artists as well, because I know how hard it is for people to get out there, especially me, since I'm just starting this. Like, I know it's hard. Like, that's a wrap on this buyback session with Certified Lado. So shout out to you for being a part of this little series. We appreciate it. Thank you for keeping it real, giving us a peek into your world. I'm your host, Nayli, on behalf of Facts Records. We appreciate you so much, literally, for doing this, and we're rooting for you with everything that you're doing and everything you got coming. So to everyone tuned in, make sure you're streaming the music, make sure you're following the movement, and keep showing us love. You know, we don't just watch the wave, we are the wave. So with that being said, until next time, stay loud, stay loyal, and stay tuned. One more time for Certified Lado. Thank you so much for doing this for us.
Thank you. You can find me on all social media platforms at The Official Lado. Besides Facebook, that's Certified Lado. And then you can find me everywhere: music, Spotify, Apple, YouTube, Lado, Lado, Lado. Spell that joint correct, 4 letters. Mess it up, your burger.
Your burger's crazy. I love that. But thank you so much to the Facts family for always tuning in with us. We appreciate y'all so much. So make sure y'all go show some love to Certified Lado out here. You know he making big waves as well as we are. So we appreciate y'all so much. Facts Records out.